Hello students, in this video we will discuss the working of clap oscillator and also we will derive the frequency of oscillation and condition for oscillation. Clap oscillator is a type of LC oscillator which is used to produce high frequency sine wave like Hartley and Colpitts oscillators. The circuit diagram of clap oscillator is similar to the circuit diagram of Colpitts oscillator except the capacitor C3 which is connected in series with the inductor L for increasing the frequency stability by varying the value of the capacitor C3. The working of clap oscillator is same as that of the working of Colpitts oscillator. So kindly refer my last video titled Transistorized Colpitts oscillator to understand the working principle. In Colpitts oscillator, C1 and C2 ought to be varied in order to vary the frequency of oscillation. During this process, feedback ratio changes, which in turn affects its output waveform. This problem is overcome by clap oscillator. Here, the frequency can be varied by varying the value of the capacitor C3 and the inductor L, whereas C1 and C2 are kept constant. So, it is stable over Colpitts oscillator. The value of C3 is chosen much smaller than C1 and C2. This is because at high frequencies, smaller the capacitor C3, larger will be the inductor. Therefore, the stray capacitance in the circuit will be negligible due to C3. To derive the frequency of oscillation and condition for oscillation, we will write the general expression for LC oscillators, which was derived in my previous video titled General Equation of LC Oscillators. As far as the clap oscillator is concerned, Z1, Z2 are capacitors, Z3 is inductor series with capacitor. We'll write the reactances Z1 equal to minus J by omega C1, Z2 equal to minus J by omega C2 and Z3 equal to J omega L minus J by omega C3. We'll substitute Z1, Z2 and Z3 in this expression. In the first term, HFE is written as it is. Z1 is replaced by minus J by omega C1. Z2 is replaced by minus J by omega C2. In the second term, Z3 is replaced by J omega L minus J by omega C3. Z1 is replaced by minus J by omega C1. Z1, Z2 are replaced by minus J by omega C1 into minus J by omega C2 plus HIE into for Z1 minus J by omega C1, for Z2 minus J by omega C2, for Z3 J omega L minus J by omega C3 are substituted. We'll simplify this expression. Here minus into minus plus J into J minus 1 into HFE minus HFE divided by omega square C1 C2. We'll multiply both the terms by minus J by omega C1. When we multiply J omega L by minus J by omega C1, omega is getting cancelled and then it is written as L by C1. When we multiply minus J by omega C1 with this term, the answer becomes minus 1 by omega square C1 C3. Here minus into minus plus J into J minus 1 divided by omega square C1 C2. We'll take J commonly out between all these terms. So it is written as J into HIE into minus 1 by omega C1 minus 1 by omega C2 plus omega L minus 1 by omega C3 equal to 0. This is the imaginary part of the general expression and this is the real part of this general expression. To find the frequency of oscillation, we have to equate the imaginary part to 0. Here HIE cannot be 0. So this term is equal to 0. We'll keep omega L in the left hand side and we'll bring remaining 3 terms to the right hand side. We'll take 1 by omega commonly out between all these 3 terms. So it is written as 1 by omega into 1 by C1 plus 1 by C2 plus 1 by C3. We'll bring omega to the left hand side and L to the right hand side. Hence, it is written as omega square is equal to 1 by L into 1 by C1 plus 1 by C2 plus 1 by C3, which is equal to 1 by L into C equivalent, where 1 by C equivalent equal to 1 by C1 plus 1 by C2 plus 1 by C3. We'll take square root on both sides. Then we'll write omega is equal to square root of 1 by L into C equivalent. We'll replace omega by 2 pi f and then we'll find f, which is equal to 1 by 2 pi into square root of L into C equivalent. As we discussed in the first slide, C3 is much lesser than C1 and C2. So we can neglect C1 and C2 and we can include only C3. Then the frequency of oscillation f is equal to 1 by 2 pi square root of L into C3. Next we will derive the condition for oscillation. We have to equate the real part to 0 to find the condition for oscillation. This is the real part of the general expression which we made it equal to 0. As we discussed, C3 is used to raise the frequency stability. Hence, this term is neglected for finding the condition for oscillation. We'll keep L by C1 in the left hand side and we'll bring these two terms to the right hand side. We'll take 1 by omega square C1 C2 commonly out between this and this term. So this is written as 1 by omega square C1 C2 into 1 plus h of e. We'll cancel C1 on both sides and we'll bring omega square C2 to the left hand side. Then it is written as L into omega square C2 equal to 1 plus h of e. We know that omega square is equal to 1 by L into 1 by C1 plus 1 by C2 plus 1 by C3. Here also C3 is neglected. This omega square is substituted here in this expression. L and C2 are written as it is, which is equal to 1 plus h of e. Here both the L's are getting cancelled. Then it is written as 1 by C1 plus 1 by C2 into C2 equal to 1 plus h of e. We'll bring C2 inside. So C2 by C1 plus C2 by C2 is 1, which is equal to 1 plus h of e. We'll cancel 1 on both sides. Then h of e is equal to C2 by C1, which is the required condition for oscillation. Advantages. Frequency of oscillation of clap oscillators can be varied in the desired range by varying the value of capacitor C3. The effect of transistor parameters is very less and thus the problem of stray capacitance is eliminated. The transistor and stray capacitance have no effect on capacitor C3. So the oscillation frequency is more stable and accurate. Clap oscillators are compact as they employ a relatively small capacitor to tune the oscillator over a wide frequency band. They exhibit high Q factor with a high LNC ratio and lesser circulating current in comparison with Colpitts oscillator. They are highly reliable and hence they are preferred in spite of having a limited range of frequency of operation. Applications. Clap oscillators are used to produce high frequency signals. Clap oscillators are preferred over Colpitts oscillators because they are used for constructing variable frequency oscillators. They are also used in radio, television, high frequency heating and RF generators. Thank you.